Hello there, my bunnies. Today I have another tutorial for you from the game Sosig and Chook. I'm probably butchering the word chook, but you know what I mean. If you watch Markiplier, you know he's played this game on his channel, and I really like the game and the art style. That's why I've made two things now. I've made Sosig, and now this is Chook. And I'm just going to show you how to make him in this tutorial. Also, I mean, if you don't want to make Chook, this is a tutorial on just how to make a very cute basic chicken, so you could translate this over to just a chicken tutorial if you just want to make a chicken. Just don't paint on the ghostly whiteness. But just to start out, just going to do a quick little 360. His legs are nice and stiff, kind of like how it is in the game. I wasn't sure how to do the outline that he has in the game, so I just painted on his ghostly outline. It even continues down to his feathers here. It's just hard to see it. I'm not the best at painting, so I made it work, okay? But yeah, and as you could probably tell, I did mess up. This is black paint, not black clay, so I messed up and smudged white all over his stomach here, so I painted it black, but it didn't blend in with the rest of the clay black, so I had to paint his whole body black. I don't show that in the tutorial because I messed up. You're not supposed to have to do that. If you're actually good at painting paint, you won't mess up like I did. I mean, I know it's not perfect, but I did the best that I can. And I hope that you still enjoy this, even if it isn't exactly like the game. I did my best, and I just hope you all love it just as much. Alright, so that's enough talking now. Let's get into this tutorial. Alright, for this tutorial, you're just going to need the black and white colored clays and white acrylic paint. And black acrylic paint if you mess up like I did. But you don't need it. First, you're going to start with the white clay. Roll out 4 tiny balls, 2 being smaller than the others. Take the 2 larger ones and you're going to roll them into long snake-like cylinders like I've done here. Make sure they're still thick enough to where you can put a piece of metal wire in the middle for structure. Then the other 2 balls, you're going to take your rolling tool or the back of your X-Acto blade and press them down both evenly and flat. And as you can see, this is what it looks like after I press them down. One looks slightly bigger than the other, but I did fix it afterwards. Then just cut the toes by cutting 2 triangles into both parts of the feet. Next, like I said, you're going to take some metal wire, bendable metal or straight metal wire that you use for flowers, and just cut pieces and put them in the legs. Then just stick them in the feet, but make sure you use some type of glue for structure. Loctite glue is always a good one, and it dries fast. Next, we're going to go ahead and go on to the black clay, and we're going to need to roll out several more balls. This is about 10 balls, 1 being super large, 2 being medium, the rest all being fairly small. The first large ball, ignore my green fingers, I was doing some school projects, and you're going to roll this into a fat little teardrop shape, but it's still being kind of rounded on the top, because Chook has a very odd bowling pin shaped body. Next, we're going to make his beak, so we're going to take this 1 small ball that I had set to the side, and you're going to roll this into a fat teardrop shape. In order to make it lay flat against the body, you're going to need to cut the fat rounded end off with your X-Acto blade or long blade, like I've done here. Then, to make his mouth open like it is on the title screen of the game, just take your blade and cut down it, but don't cut all the way through. Stop about a little more than halfway through the beak so it still has structure. Then go ahead and attach it to the body and blend it with a blending tool or your finger. A blending tool would work better here. Next, we're going to make his wings, so take the 2 medium-sized ones that I had right here, and you're going to roll these out into very long, fat teardrop shapes, as you can see right here. Then take each of the wing nubs, and each of the chicken wings, and then you're going to press it down flat, but not too flat. Keep it some volume, so use the palm of your hand. Ignore my hairy arms. That was nasty, I know. Then just take your blade and press it in between the wings twice so it gets the indentation of the wing's feathers. And now we're going to make his hair, so you're going to take these 3, and we're going to roll them into teardrop shapes. As you can see right here, they're very thin and very small teardrop shapes. Then you're going to stick them on the head 1 by 1. And this is kind of what it looks like. I made it tilt to the side so you can see it when you're looking forward. You can see all 3 of them. And here's a side point of view for that. It still looks like it's going straight back like in the game, but I just want it curved a little so you can see them from the front too. Next, you're going to make the back feathers. So you're going to take the same 3 balls that were about the same size, and again, roll them into 3 thin teardrop shapes, and you're just going to barely place them under the bottom, I have to do that every time, of the chicken, and just make them kind of close together, make the one in the middle stick out more though. And this is a side point of view, so you can see the side as well. Now that we're done, you can go ahead and clean the whole piece off with rubbing alcohol. You don't have to clean the white off because you're going to paint over that anyways with the white acrylic paint to make it match the same shade of white. And this is what it looked like. I did clean the white off, but you know, that was my paint. That was my choice. Now go ahead and stick it in your oven. If it is a gas oven, please do 350 degrees for about 14 to 15 minutes. That way you don't burn it. That's my cooking time. If you do electric, you'll need a lot less time. Now I took a very small paintbrush and dotting tool, and I just painted on the eyes with the dotting tool. And I used the paintbrush to paint the legs and do the outline, as you can see right here. Like I said, I did smear the paint, so I did paint the black clay black all over, but you know, you're not supposed to have to do that. And we're done. I hope you all enjoyed this very quick and lovely tutorial, and stay tuned for more tutorials by me. And as you can see, here's Sosig and Chook here together. Thank you all for watching. Bye-bye.